Hello and welcome to day 6 of our 7-day yoga series. We're nearly done. Today we are taking things a little bit slower. So today it's more of a yin inspired class practice. So we're going to be staying in the poses a little bit longer. It's all on the floor as well. So no standing up at all, which is quite nice on this Saturday or whenever you may be practicing this. So just take it as easy as you want to. You don't need any props. However, you do need a wall. If you don't have a free wall, that's fine. I'll show you an alternative later on. But for the moment, starting off, just laying down on your back. So as I said, starting really nice and easy. So coming into a position that is comfortable to you. So you can have the soles of the feet on the mat, knees pointing to the ceiling. You can have the soles of the feet together, knees pointing up to the side. Or you can just stretch out into your traditional Savasana. Making sure your shoulders are away from your ears, no matter where you are. You can have your arms by your side, palms facing up or down. You can have your hands on your belly, on your hips. You can have one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. So see where you are. And then just closing your eyes. Really arriving on the mat. And concentrating on your in and exhales. Whenever a thought pops into your mind, just acknowledge that thought and then letting it go again. Coming back to your in and exhales. Forgetting anything that may be on your to-do list for today. Just really being in the moment. It's just going to be a quick practice. So making sure that you're present for that. Good, just a couple more breaths here, really grounding the back into the mat. And then on your next exhale, slowly bring some movement back into your body. And then once you're ready, just hugging your knees into your chest. So really taking your time here. Good. Just hugging the knees in here. Maybe rocking from side to side here if that feels good for your lower back. Maybe circling your knees around a bit. Just really checking in with your body and see what you need right now in this moment. If you're circling your knees around or your legs around, just make sure that you're going in both directions. So reversing the circle if you haven't already done so. And maybe just coming to a place of stillness, making sure your shoulders are away from your ears, so grounding them down. And I'm just exploring this pose. Taking a few deep breaths. Good, really slowing it down today. That's what it's all about. Just a couple more breaths here. Start feeling your back relax. Good, and on your next exhale, depending on the space that you're in, either stretching your arms out wide palms facing down, or come into your cactus arms. So bending at the elbows, bring your elbows in line with your shoulders, whilst I just move around a little bit. Good, keeping your knees in your chest, and then on your exhale, just moving your knees over to the right hand side for a twist. And then if you want to, looking over your left shoulder, or if it's more comfortable, you can look up to the ceiling. So see where you are. Again, just taking a moment here, breathing nice and deeply, just coming into the twist, exploring the pose. We're not doing many poses today, but we will be exploring them and staying in them for maybe a few minutes. Again, just see where you can maybe soften through your body. Maybe closing your eyes. If you want to bring your right hand on top of that left knee, if that feels good for you. And just see again where you can relax maybe a little bit more. Just letting go of any tension, anything that doesn't serve you anymore at all. Stay here for a few more breaths. Good. And if you're holding on to your left knee, just bring your arm either back into cactus or out wide, depending where you are. And then with your core strength only, bring your knees into your chest. Good. And then from here, just dropping your knees over to the left-hand side this time. Good. See how it feels here. Maybe you can look over either up to the ceiling or over your right shoulder for a deeper twist. See where you are, and then with your left hand, if you want, you can place it on top of the right knee. And then just notice here what you need on this side, and this may well be different than what you needed on the other side. So really checking in with your body. All sides tend to be different. Maybe closing your eyes. And just see where you can let go in your body, in your life. See what doesn't serve you at all. Softening through your whole body. And melting more and more into the mat, into the ground underneath you. Good, just a couple more breaths here. Good, and on your next exhale, with your core strength only, bring your knees back into your chest. Good, maybe hugging your knees in here one time, quickly, just for a few breaths, maybe rocking from side to side, massaging your lower back. And then from here, coming to a place of stillness, bring your knees out to the side towards your armpits, and bring the soles of the feet to the ceiling. Good, and you've got different options. Either you can hold on onto your feet on the outside of your feet, the arches of your feet, or using your peace fingers and your thumb to grab hold of the big toes. Making sure your shoulders are away from your ears, you're really grounding into the mat. Good, and again, explore here, so see what feels good, and you might just hold on to your toes, and after a moment, you might just change over to the outside or the arches of your feet. You can see what you need, closing your eyes, drawing your knees towards your armpits. Again, feeling the support of the mat and the ground underneath you. Good, just a few more breaths. Really exploring the pose. And again, just take a moment and see where you can soften through your body here. Are you holding on to any tension? Just let that tension go. As we take our last couple of breaths here. Good, and on your exhale, letting go of your feet, just hugging your knees in. Maybe rocking from side to side here for a moment. Good, and then if you have a free wall space, just move onto that now. If you don't worry. I'll show you quickly away from the wall what we're doing. So if you don't have a wall space available, first of all, bring the soles of the feet onto the mat, just for a bit of stability, and bring your hands underneath your buttocks. And you might want to experiment with that in a moment to see if that feels good for you or not. And from here, engage through your core and just bring your feet and the soles of the feet up to the ceiling, extending your legs. Good. So stay here, all releasing your hands. See where you are. I find it slightly easier with my hands underneath my buttocks. It's just easier on my legs. So making sure that you keep pushing through your heels so that the soles of the feet are towards the mat. Now, if you have a wall, just walk or just place yourself, not walk, place yourself next to it. So either right side or your left side. I'll just see with my right side, so I'm actually facing you. Good. Really walk or place your right hip or your hip onto the wall. Good. And come onto the mat and then swing your legs up against the wall, up to the ceiling. So you will most likely find that your buttocks is further away from the wall. So just walk yourself in. There you go, until your buttocks is by the wall. Good. Again, same as if you're not against the wall, pushing through your heels so that the soles of the feet pointing up to the ceiling. And with your hands, you can do whatever you want. So you can have them on your head, on your belly, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. You can have them in cactus if you wanted to open up your shoulders a little bit. And you can grab hold of the opposite elbow above your head if that feels good. Again, there are no rules whatsoever. Just staying here for a few minutes, letting the blood flow down into away from your legs, away from your feet. As an alternative for your legs here, you can actually bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, and then let gravity do its thing and just pull your legs down, in the sense of let gravity pull it down, not you pulling it down. So see where you are, what feels better here for you, what you need right now. So legs up against the wall is really quite a nice pose and calming pose to do after work or after anything stressful, really. Just doing this for a few minutes a day, you'll really notice the difference in your soul and in your mind, as well as in your body. softening through the back, sinking into the mat, into the ground. Again, just following your in and exhales, and then whenever a thought pops into your mind, just coming back to your breathing. Let the breath anchor you in the present moment. Feeling the blood flow down now. You're only going to be here for a few more breaths. So resist the urge to come out of it. Good. Just a couple more here. You're nearly done. And on the next exhale, no matter where you are, if you're against the wall or not, just bring your knees into your chest. If you're against the wall, maybe sliding the soles off the feet down. Obviously, just making sure that you don't have dirty feet. Good. And then keeping your eyes closed, just coming onto your side here. So again, it doesn't matter where you are, if you are against the wall or not. And maybe making a pillow with your arm underneath your head. Just taking a moment, letting all of the senses come back. And maybe your feet feel a little bit tingly. Good, and then you've got two choices. You can come into your relaxation pose. Maybe pause this video, come into relaxation pose. And then once you're done with your relaxation pose, just come onto your side and then restart the video. Or if you don't have the time at the moment, just gently, with your eyes closed, come up to a seated position, wherever is comfortable for you. Can be cross-legged, one foot in front of the other, anything at all, it doesn't matter. Then bring your head over your heart over your pelvis, tucking your chin in slightly, lengthening through the back of the neck. Just taking a couple of deep breaths here. Bring the palms together in your heart center. Good, just breathing again, just checking in with your body. And I'm thanking you for joining me today for this slower class from my heart to yours. Namaste.